Hi guys, so I'm back with another video today. I'm in my backyard and there's a little concrete slab right here. I'm going to be flipping it over to see what's underneath it. See if there's any like snakes, maybe just some bugs, some snails, any worms or anything. And I might make a little habitat for them and just see them in their natural habitat kind of, or like in a captivity. So I'm going to flip this over and I have gloves on, so if there is a snake under here, it's not bad. Okay, so I see some snails. Yeah, I see a lot of snails, so I'll try not to step on anything. This is next to our house, so it's not the neatest place right here, so I'm going to flip this over. Nothing much. There's a lot of rocks too. Okay, there's an earwig. There's a worm. Okay, so there's not too much things, but I have this little container so I can collect some things like snails and worms. So, yeah. So there's some snails over here. I'm gonna do these with my bare hands because I know they can't hurt me. This snail was moving just a second ago too. So, this is just one little snail right here. He's not out of his shell, but he was just a second ago. So, put him back in here. I was kind of hoping that there would be more things, like more worms and stuff. But it does make sense because it is getting colder outside because it's around winter time. So that's why there's not as much things. Last year, I came back here. Oh, this is cool. So this is just an empty snail shell. Some snails in Texas, they go out of their shells, or they might just like get eaten by something. But so sometimes they just go out of their shells, and I think they get a new one. I'm not completely sure about that, but I know hermit crabs for sure do that. So I'll just sit him back in here since there's nothing in there. But so once I find all the things that might be in here, I'll make another video of like me making a habitat for them. So that's gonna be a cooler, better video. So hopefully, look over at some leaves. Not much. Also, like under rocks, so there could be worms and stuff. There's a little fly. A big rock. Just more rock. Oh, there's a worm. There we go. So I got a little worm right here. This is just like a younger earthworm, so that's cool. There's like in Texas over here, I'm just putting them in this container for now. I'm gonna put like some more stuff in here. So like dirt, leaves, like a little stick that like snails and stuff can climb on, and also moss, because snails eat moss, so they need to have some food to eat. So it doesn't look like there's too much things over here. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go in the backyard. There's a lot of rocks around our trees that we have, and I'm just gonna look at those rocks and underneath those rocks, see if there's worms and more things underneath that. So I'll clean this up after the video, but for now, let's just go over there and see what's over at those rocks. So let's head over there. Yeah, and there's sometimes snakes like in this brush over here. Not all the time, but sometimes when we're doing our yard, there's like when we're cutting our grass or when we're just doing our landscaping, there's snakes like copperheads or garter snakes or ribbon snakes. So. So these rocks around this tree, or all these trees, have a lot of stuff around them usually. This one, I think it has ants under it. Oh, there's a worm, dang it. But there's a little worm that just went in the hole, but there's an earwick. This, I know this one a lot because I used to flip them over before I had my YouTube channel. I used to always have ants under it, but not this time. So, I don't want worms to be like peeing all over me. So I'm gonna put my gloves back on so I can get the worms, but yeah. So bring this back over here. Nothing under that one. Let's go to this one. Oh, yeah, there's a worm. This is a nice little earthworm right here. And earthworms, they also expand a lot. And another cool thing about earthworms is that whenever they have babies, they can hold in their babies till as long as the habitat or where they are is right for laying them and giving birth to them. So that's a really cool thing that earthworms can do. Is that whenever they have to have babies, they can hold them in for years. And then whenever they are in the right conditions to have them, they will just lay them whenever they want. Ooh, look under this one. So, oh, there's some roly polies. Let's get these. So actually, do you guys see that long centipede type thing? Now, I don't know exactly what those are. I do see them a lot. It might just be a centipede. I'm not gonna pick it up because I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's venomous or poisonous, or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna flip this one back over because I don't see anything else. There is like cobwebs or something over there, but I don't know what that is. So let's go to this next one. This next rock. So our collection is getting a little bit better. It's better than it was before. Nothing. Oh, what is that? What is that? I saw something moving this leaf. Oh, that's a big earwick. See that end of that ear? Ooh, see that? That's like a pregnant earwick or something. That was a big one. And there's little holes. And there's little holes in the rock sometimes. And in Texas, I don't know if they're native here or not, but there's these things called mole crickets. And there's these little bugs that they have the ends of earwicks do. Their booties are like earwicks, and they have two little sharp little pokey things on the back of their booties, and pretty much they like make these weird clicking sounds. So yeah. So let's look at it. Well, there's a grub. So right here, there's a grub in this hole right here. Covered it up on accident. Trying to get it out. Oh, and I covered it up. Oh, I think I'm just pretty much burying it. I tried to get it, but it was in this small little hole, so I didn't get that exactly. But okay, so let's go to the next rock. See what's underneath this one. Ooh, there's a better grub that I can grab, and this little roly-poly's trying to hide from me. But he's not gonna hide. Okay, so I'm gonna get this grub. Maybe I can get him with a stick. Here's a roly-poly. I'm gonna try to get him with a stick, or dig him out with a stick, I should say. man. Little grub. Oops, dropped him. There's some leaves and stuff in there. And I will be adding dirt, like I said before. I'll be adding dirt and, there's a snail. Be adding dirt and leaves and grass and moss and sticks so that the snails and the roly-polies and the worms and all those can have a nice little happy life. So, oh, there's a beetle. What is that? The beetles are so fast. It's kind of hard to get those beetles. Sometimes you can get them. The beetles, they're really reflective too, so they're easier to see. And cool thing about beetles is they have this exoskeleton the exoskeleton is pretty much like this hard outside that not all animals can digest in their bodies, so because it's harder.
On the rock.
Ooh, that's a big one. Big boy. There's one on there. Oh yeah, there's a worm on the rock. My sister just pointed that out. Worms are such a weird feeling on your bare hands. Pretty cool. There's squirrels in the trees. And I also see this snail. I'm not gonna pick it up just yet because here. I'm not gonna pick it up just yet because you can kind of see it's coming out of its shell, just a tad bit. And I don't want to like mess it up, so I'm gonna try to pick it up very slowly so it won't come out of its shell.